Today with us we have Shri Prashant Kumar, a 1990 batch IPS officer from the Uttar Pradesh cadre, also known as the Singham of UP Police. He has formerly served as the DG Police in Uttar Pradesh. In this episode of Sushasan, we will be discussing the behind the scenes of disrupting the nexus of mafias in UP and a lot of contributions in election management, Mahakumbh management, as well as Ayodhya and other mega events that he has been a part of. Do watch out for this episode of Sushasan. A very warm welcome, Prashant ji, to this episode of Sushasan. It's a pleasure having you with us today. आज इस एपिसोड में हम लोग आपके बहुत सारे contributions to the law and order situation of UP and other places discuss करेंगे, right? What we would want to discuss and dig deeper into is कि कैसे माफिया कल्चर को यूपी से समाप्त करने के लिए एक मोमेंटम की तरह से आपने काम किया। उसके अलावा लार्ज स्केल इवेंट्स जैसे कि कुंभ मेला, अयोध्या के प्राण प्रतिष्ठान, विभिन्न और टाइप के जो ऐसे इवेंट्स रहे हैं उसमें कैसे पुलिसिंग होती है, एज वेल एज सम ऑफ द अदर एस्पेक्ट्स लाइक आईटीबीपी में आपका कंट्रीब्यूशन, एज वेल एज इलेक्शन मैनेजमेंट में पुलिसिंग कैसे होती है। ये सब चीज़ें हम इस एपिसोड में आज डिस्कस करेंगे। मैं पहला क्वेश्चन मेरा आपसे रहेगा कि व्हाट वाज द की मोटिवेशन फॉर यू टू जॉइन द सर्विसेज एट द फर्स्ट प्लेस?
We are from state called Bihar,
जी
so that is my native place. And after our intermediate, I shifted to Delhi because my siblings were studying there. So they asked me to switch over to Delhi. And then I took my admission in graduation. And the culture and the environment of Delhi University at that time was such that there was a big craze for civil services. So in our age, a lot of people used to appear. So initially, it was never planned, but with time, I think everything started happening, and I'm lucky that I am here. I qualified in the civil services, and then it's a long journey, more than 3 decades, but that was it. It was not planned from the very beginning, but it happened when I graduated, and then when I took admission in post graduation. And then the question of settling down and how to go about in life, and that was the time when I decided that I should also try for civil services. Although I used to think that I was never that bright to appear for it, and obviously my elder brother was also he had qualified earlier, so that was an additional motivation, and the role model was in the house itself.
जी जी
So that was the reason.
जी। पुलिस सर्विसेज में आप आए तो वाज दैट समथिंग जो आपने पहले से सोचा था कि पुलिस सर्विसेज में जाना है, या इट गॉट इवॉल्व्ड ओवर टाइम, एंड हाउ हैज योर एक्सपीरियंस बीन इन द सर्विसेज?
No. I never thought that I will come in police services. It's just by if you know the type of exams he gave.
जी
अभी भी वह सही हो. So the options have been given, and then service is allocated as per your choice come merit. Rather merit come choice.
जी
So I got a police service, and initially it was very tough because none of my relatives were there in police services, and we're not aware of the problems which later I faced. So it was very, very difficult initial years in the police, but later on I somehow tried to adjust myself.
आपकी इनिशियल पोस्टिंग तो तमिलनाडु में हुई थी, एंड देन उसके बाद आप यूपी आए थे।
Initially I was allotted to Tamil Nadu
जी
cadre, and later on the basis of marriage, cadre was changed as my wife was working in UP. So, as per the policy of the government of India, I came here, and but I came very early. As ASP only. I came here, and my first posting was at Bareilly,
जी
and after that things moved.
आपकी कौन सी पोस्टिंग जैसे बरेली वाज द फर्स्ट एंड ऑब्वियसली बहुत सारी आपकी अर्ली पोस्टिंग्स रही हैं डिफरेंट डिस्ट्रिक्ट्स डिफरेंट जगहों पे यूपी में कौन सी सबसे चैलेंजिंग पोस्टिंग आपको लगी थी एंड उसके बारे में थोड़ा वर्णन कर सकें कि क्या चैलेंजिंग लगा आपको वहाँ पे?
See, I think all the postings are challenging in retrospect, but when you grow in service, you start realizing whatever you are doing now is the most challenging one. But I can say that SP City, Varanasi, because after coming here within few months only, within
जी
6-7 months, I was posted, promoted. First, I got my first promotion, and then I was posted to Varanasi as SP City. So that was an eye opener and professionally very enriching.
जी
And I used to find very difficult to cope up with the kind of activities, day-to-day activities of Varanasi police. Because Varanasi, you know that it's one of the ancient city of the world,
करेक्ट
and it has all the problems also. It has student problem. It used to be a big mafia problem also. Then labor unrest, and normal criminals. It is hub of, because that is supplying the man and material to all the neighboring areas. It is situated at such place with the bordering of Bihar.
जी
The catchment area is Bihar also. Now Bihar and Jharkhand both.
हम्म,
So by location itself, Varanasi is very, very difficult place.
हम्म,
And Naxal movement had also some impact, because neighboring area of Chandauli and Sonbad, Azapur was
नक्सल
affected that time.
जी जी
So now there is no Naxalism in UP, but at that time when we started, so that was also simmering. So it was it's a big eye opener for me
जी
also,
जी
that
जी
this kind of policing is there. Because when you serve in a state like UP,
हम्म,
you don't realize the importance of serving in UP unless until you serve in some smaller cadres. You see, somebody very senior officer told me that we don't get even opportunity to manage a crowd of 1 lakh and 2 lakh people.
हम्म
And here every festival is
is attracting more than crores
Sir,
crores हैं
4
बहुत
5 lakh.
हाँ हाँ
Leave aside Mahakumbh.
महाकुंभ तो बिल्कुल बिल्कुल
So
जी
you can imagine the kind of exposure
Definitely.
officers of this cadre get
Yeah.
while doing the field job.
I think बहुत सारी
Size also,
exactly हाँ
and it has a reason also. A lot of vertical fissures are there.
yeah
Society is divided on the basis of caste, creed, religion.
हम्म
So ये आपको एकदम पका देते
पका देते
जब जैसे ना ये उस कर्तव्य के चुनौती में कसौटी पे कस देते
कस देते हैं
अगर आपको इसको हिंदी में कहना है.
हाँ नहीं, एकदम आई थिंक पूरा आपको एक तरह से वही पका करके आगे के लिए तैयार रखते हैं कि आप और रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटीज कैसे ले सकें
हाँ.
इनिशियली से आप जो डिस्ट्रिक्ट्स में रहते हैं उसके
But
बाद
with my experience, I can say that
जी
the officers who have served in UP,
हम्म
for them serving anywhere in the country
हम्म
is very, very easy.
तब बहुत सारे देखते हैं कि डेपुटेशन पे भी अलग अलग जगह पे पोस्टेड होते हैं यूपी से बिकॉज आई थिंक काफी कुछ यहाँ पे एक्सपीरियंस उनके पास रहता है
हाँ, नहीं बात
जी, जी।
उनके एक्सपीरियंस और उनके वर्किंग एक्यूमेन के बारे में तो कोई बेजोड़
बेजोड़।
यूपी के लोग यूपी के अधिकारी होते हैं.
जी जी
हो सकता है कुछ लोग इससे एग्री नहीं करते,
हाँ
बट मोस्ट ऑफ द पीपल
Yeah.
they appreciate the kind of exposure we get
जी
by virtue of being in UP cadre.
आपने जिक्र किया कि वाराणसी की सबसे आपकी चैलेंजिंग है जिसमें आपने
एक एडिशनल एस्पेक्ट लेवल अगर आप एसएसपी के स्टेज पे देखें तो आई वाज एसएसपी गाजियाबाद
जी जी
so that was very challenging
किस कारण से
because of the fast crime at that time and it used to be really wild west बोलती है a lot of crime different natures of crime robberies murders kidnapping for ransom so you take the name and every type of crime used to be there. That was in 1999 and I got posted.
जी
But that was also a very nice experience. So when it's a very interesting story, I will tell you. So when I joined at Varanasi,
जी
at Ghaziabad, SSP. So I had gone to Meerut to call on the senior officers because Meerut is still the divisional headquarters.
हाँ जी
And that time at that time commissionerate was not there. Police commissionerate was not there. I was the police chief. And my DIG, my IG and divisional commissioner used to sit there. So when I called on the divisional commissioner, very senior seasoned guy, he was from South India. Very nice person. And then he started questioning me about my earlier posting. I told him everything. But he seems to be not convinced from my look or from my body language that I can manage Gajar. So he was very blunt. He said that I don't think you have enough experience to serve in Ghaziabad.
जी
Then I said, no sir, I will try my level best. And then just out of context, he again asked, what are the earlier postings you have done? So I told sir, I remained SP Jaunpur. And he suddenly asked for how many months? I said for 1 year. He suddenly got up. That now I am sure that you can handle it. सर अभी तो आप कह रहे थे कि आप कर नहीं
पाएंगे हाँ
ऐसा अचानक क्या हो गया कहा नहीं मैं भी डीएम so that is kind of thing sometimes but he was very affectionate
जी जी
so I had a very successful tenure also and I remained there for almost three years.
So for someone who is now called the Singham of Uttar Pradesh to think that उस समय कोई आपको क्वेश्चन कर रहा था कि आप कर पाएंगे नहीं कर पाएंगे
टाइम की बात है
टाइम की बात है
समय से होता है
जी जी But I think all those experiences then kind of set you up for कि ground realities क्या है कैसे nexus exist करते हैं
ना you can imagine the kind of problem that was there in NCR. So that way he was very doubtful whether this man can handle or not. But God was kind. Of course, we successfully did everything.
जी 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 वन ऑफ द एरियाज जिसके लिए आप बहुत जाने जाते हैं इज कि यूपी में माफिया का नेक्सस को जो आपने पूरे से डिस्टर्ब करके खत्म करने के एक फोर्स की तरह से आप फोर्स मल्टीप्लाई की तरह से लगे रहे उस पर अब थोड़ा चर्चा करते हैं अराउंड 2020 करीब ऐसा क्या शिफ्ट हुआ इन दी सिस्टम इन यूपी जिससे आपको लगता है कि इस पूरे नेक्सस को और पूरे माफिया कल्चर को खत्म करने के लिए एक तरह से डिसीजन लिया बाय द गवर्नमेंट
देखिए इसमें तो जो पैराडाइम शिफ्ट हुआ दैट हैज हैपेंड in the year 2017
okay
when the new government came and the present chief minister Yogi Adityanath ji took over. So he decided that nothing doing and for a prosperous state law and order has to be controlled and crime should also be controlled. So he gave a brief that zero tolerance against crime and crime. And he not only given a slogan, he did lot of things which is not in the public domain. Although it is in the public domain, but it is not known to common people.
जी.
So he did major changes in police administration. You must be aware that UP Police is the biggest civil police force of the world.
Of the world.
We have a strength of 4.25 lakhs. And there was a huge vacancy at that time.
Yeah.
So free and fair recruitment, timely promotion, and posting on merit. And then there is no interference. And he started giving funds also for improvement in the living condition of the constabulary, police lines. Finally, after 2-3 years, police commissionerate was also made. That was a long cherished demand of the department.
जी.
And nowadays we have 7 commissionerates. So slowly the things started in 2017 and it started yielding results which was visible
to everyone.
after 2020.
हाँ. जी. जी.
So like our budget, if you see the budget of UP Police, if you compare it from 2017, it has increased by 117%, 2.5 times.
Wow.
Increase in our overall budget. Then more than 2.25 lakh people have been recruited by a very transparent way.
Yes.
Around 80,000 people have been promoted, finally promoted. So because of this, the overall age of the force has gone down. And eligible people are there. And they have come on merit. So they also have some उनकी अपना motivation level इतना high है कि they have to do something. What is assigned to them?
बिल्कुल.
And they have been posted only on merit.
जी.
No other consideration. So far as mafias are concerned, he immediately constituted an anti-mafia task force.
बिल्कुल.
And directly under DGP. And then from the headquarter, we identified the mafias.
What is the process? वो क्या होता है? मतलब कैसे किया था कि
नहीं माफियाज
हाँ.
जैसे मान लिया अगर क्रिमिनल माफिया है,
हाँ.
सैंड माफिया,
जी.
फॉरेस्ट माफिया है,
हाँ.
शिक्षा माफिया है,
हाँ.
इस सबको आइडेंटिफाई किया.
जी.
And it's not done by the headquarter. It's all done by the field formations. And
Intelligence surveillance के
out
through.
of that,
जी.
what headquarter did was, we identified the topmost guys, 68 people. And then we started breaking their
Backbone.
Backbone, it means economic background. Because whatever is there, they are coming because they were earning huge money. And because of that, and they were, you must be knowing that even the guys having 20-25 years of criminal history, they are not being convicted. The cases are unheard of. So we started pursuing the cases also. So there was, initially it was the operation conviction was focused only to mafias. Later on, it is for everyone now.
क्या है ये ऑपरेशन कन्विक्शन? थोड़ा जिक्र करिए इसके बारे में.
The witnesses were going hostile. It's not being properly. The police was also not doing proper parimi
Hmm.
in different courts. After all, court will decide only when
Enough proof is
you have to give them evidence.
yes.
So the opposite party is getting hostile because of
Hmm.
their influence. They are
Hmm.
not going.
Hmm.
Proper case diaries are not being done.
Hmm.
Then evidences were not collected properly. The government prosecutors were not taking their things seriously.
Hmm.
So with the same system, everything was done, and you'll be happy to know that out of those 68 mafias and their members, there were totally around 1450.
Hmm.
Out of that, 20 were killed,
Hmm.
and 79 cases mein 120 people were
Convicted.
All the major mafias,
Hmm.
they were convicted.
Hmm. Hmm.
But no, in media, I will say that you people is trigger happy,
Huh.
so they can do anything.
Hmm.
But I don't think,
Hmm.
I don't subscribe to that. You are basically ridiculing the hard work done by the police at the ground.
बिल्कुल.
So in past almost 2 years, more than 125 lakh people have been convicted.
Hmm.
Around 75 capital punishment. Can you imagine anywhere else with the same force, same system? So this is the highest building in any rural districts is in police lines.
Hmm.
Multi-storied barracks, multi-storied houses with lift for constable,
बिल्कुल.
sub-inspector.
बिल्कुल.
So that also uh, resulted in very high motivation.
जी. जी. आई थिंक मोटिवेशन वाज वन ऑफ द की एंकर्स जिसके बेसिस पे ये सब चीजें आगे बढ़ पाई एंड बैक्ड बाय राइट रिक्रूटमेंट, राइट पॉलिटिकल विल, राइट सेट ऑफ इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर, right set of motivational levers for the constabulary.
If you go to NCRB data,
जी. जी.
this is the 2023 data
हाँ.
are now out.
हाँ.
So if you see that the crime rate in UP
Hmm.
is very, very less compared to other states.
Other states. हाँ.
It is in public domain.
बिल्कुल.
You don't go by the absolute number, but when you compare the crime per lakh
per
population,
lakh population.
that is the proper marker.
बिल्कुल.
Because obviously our crime number cannot be compared with a very small state.
बिल्कुल. बिल्कुल.
So comparison can only be done between equals. So
Hmm.
if you compare the crime rate,
Hmm.
then you will see that where are we?
बिल्कुल.
If you see this in NCRB 2023, IPC crimes mein the UP is at 20th position.
Hmm.
In murder, it is at in 29th the position. Attempt to murder, 30th position. Affray, 20th position. Rape, 22nd position. In woman-related crime, conviction of woman-related crime,
Hmm.
our position is first in the country.
Wow.
क्योंकि आप अगर सुनेंगे तो कहेगा साहब यहाँ केवल महिलाओं के साथ बड़ा अत्याचार हो। ग्राउंड रियलिटी ये नहीं है।
Hmm.
और देखिए इसका जो इम्पैक्ट क्या हुआ, what happened after better law and order?
Hmm.
You see, for any state to progress,
Correct.
you have to have a stable social security norm
बिल्कुल. बिल्कुल.
and a very strong law and order position. Then only somebody will come and invest in your
Hmm. Hmm.
state. So because of this better ecosystem, the growth rate has also increased. The last 4 years,
Hmm.
the state GDP has increased with at the rate of 15%, more than 15%. It's more than the national average.
Hmm.
The per capita income has started increasing after a decade of decline. If you take wheat, if you take the wheat, rice, milk, everywhere, sugarcane, all number one production wise, UP.
जी
So out of 16 revenue surplus states, UP is number one.
नंबर 1
So it's a big achievement.
बिल्कुल
It's a big achievement. And the FDI from 2001 to 2017, only 3,000 crore. And from 2019 to 2025, it is more than 14,000 crores.
wow
So 500% increase.
increase
So ease of doing business, we were 14, 15, 13. Now we are in the top 3. So this is the result. This is the tangible result which is visible on ground.
लॉ एंड ऑर्डर बेटर करेंगे तो आपका ये
You see the infrastructure
कोरिलेशन
project. In 2017, there were 2.5 expressway.
जी
Now, by 2026, this will be 21.
21
The Jewar Airport is coming.
of course
So, by 2047, all the divisional headquarters will have international.
इंटरनेशनल एयरपोर्ट
So, that is the planning.
जी जी जी
So, these are the results. We are not, जैसे होते हैं हवा में बातें नहीं होती.
नहीं बिल्कुल
These are visible.
यस
And no communal rights in the past 9 years. No communal rights. It's a big achievement.
डेफिनेट
All the festivals, everything passed off peacefully, irrespective of religion. Or some community-driven festivals are also there. So, ये बहुत बड़ी बात है.
for sure I think the results are palpable, they are visible, and I think all of that has been because of effort also of the police force kind of ensuring that the law and order situation is better and industries हो लोग हो सब यहाँ पे safe feel करें.
हाँ, नहीं ये तो ओवरऑल तो गवर्नमेंट की का जो अपना एक संकल्प है कि हमें एक अच्छा वो देना है, इन्वायरमेंट देना है, एंड सेफ्टी सिक्योरिटी है, एम्पावरमेंट है, and they are working with on a slogan called reform, perform or transform.
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल
So growth is not a normal growth.
हाँ.
So it is leapfrogging at a very high rate.
बिल्कुल
So we have crossed that threshold level. Initially the results were not visible. But now the state has come up to level from where it is taking a big leap forward.
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल डेफिनेटली टेकिंग अ स्टेप बैक टू माफियाज के खिलाफ जो पूरा हम लोग ने फोर्स लगाया है उसमें एक एस्पेक्ट है गैंगस्टर एक्ट का. तो वो बहुत फेमस है, बहुत बाहर सब बात करते हैं कि गैंगस्टर एक्ट एक बहुत ही जाना माना एक्ट है इन यूपी. क्या है गैंगस्टर एक्ट, उसका क्या?
Gangster Act was there earlier also.
जी जी
But the proper, it was not properly utilized. So there is a provision in the Gangster Act that all the property which has been procured from the crime proceeds, it can be confiscated.
जी
So that was also done. That was also a major blow. Earlier also it used to be done, but it was done in a very sketchy manner, very choosy manner. You can imagine that we have confiscated property worth 144 billion.
वाओ
And that was till the time I retired, 1 year back.
1 year back. जी
Almost. So it must have increased now.
डेफिनेटली
And these mafias, they used to capture government lands also. They made their mansions on that. Everything was demolished.
बुलडोजर से सब पूरा
Again, there is a misnomer that police is resorting to bulldozer action. We are not doing anything. It is the concerned department which are doing, whose land has been encroached.
बिल्कुल.
They encroached ponds also,
अच्छा.
grazing lands also. And now you must have seen that the moment notices goes, they start breaking themselves.
वो एक डिटरेंस हो गया एक तरीके से पूरा.
Deterrence भी हो गया. There were another very interesting law was passed here, in which suppose you are attacking and damaging the government property. So apart from the normal criminal action, the amount of damage will be taken out from you.
अच्छा.
So that has also a very deterrent effect
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल.
on the people who create such problem. So you must have seen during the Kisan agitation
बिल्कुल.
and during the CNRC also, the minimum disturbance happened in UP. And it is not only that the police is involved in action-oriented things. You see the role of administration and police, administration in general and police in a specific during COVID.
जी.
Police has gone beyond its brief. We were there to even, we supplied medicines also. Cremation was also done. If the kids are not here, people are not moving, they are somewhere else. So the cremation was done, it was shown to their family members. So that has also created a lot of goodwill. Like Mahakumbh, no force was used. All the policemen were without weapon, with only a rope and a whistle, and that's all. And more than 66 crore people came.
Yeah.
Unprecedented.
Unprecedented. बिल्कुल बिल्कुल.
इतना बड़ा तो कोई आज तक कोई आयोजन हुआ
ही नहीं. हाँ.
So a lot of things are there in similarly in other departments also. If you interact with hair industrial development or planning commission, Niti Ayog or whatever it is there, and different verticals, huge work has been done.
जी.
Namami Gange, then Har Ghar Jal. Mission Shakti is a very ambitious project.
जी. क्या है मिशन शक्ति?
Mission Shakti is for safe. आपने कहा ना कि
महिलाओं के लिए.
हाँ, ये सेफ्टी सिक्योरिटी एंड एम्पावरमेंट के
जी जी.
एक मल्टी डिपार्टमेंटल प्रोग्राम चलाया गया है जिसमें फर्स्ट प्रायोरिटी इज टू सिक्योर देम, गिव देम सिक्योरिटी एंड एम्पावर देम so that they can themselves become, they can earn something. So it's a kind of 2023 departments are working together and in different phases we have done it. It has been, some academic research has also been done by one of the IIM in Agra division, Agra zone police. So it has given fantastic results.
I think न्यूज़ में जो इससे रिलेटेड बहुत बात होती थी वो थे एंटी रोमियो स्क्वाड का भी. उसके बारे में बताएं क्या, व्हाट वाज द आइडिया, कैसे उसको इम्प्लीमेंट किया गया था?
तो एंटी रोमियो स्क्वाड की नेगेटिव कैंपेनिंग
ज्यादा हुई. हाँ.
मीडिया ने शुरू में की.
हाँ हाँ.
बट सपोज सम गर्ल इज गोइंग फॉर वर्क, for to school, if they are not safe,
बिल्कुल.
or some eve teasing is going on, or कोई इस पे रोक टोक नहीं है, it's not good for society. So that is basically a squad was created to prohibit that, in which people used to be in civil dress also, in dress also, proper uniform also. It's not kind of a moral policing. But at the same time, this was very popular amongst the girls and ladies.
Yeah.
Who were going earlier, office going ladies, school going kids. Because we have a dedicated 1090 also women empowerment.
Hmm.
So we get a lot of phone calls,
जी.
and that something is happening. We live, we monitor it live. Suppose some person is calling us,
Hmm.
the police department, that such and such, I am at such and such place, such and such things are happening, I am apprehending such things.
Hmm.
So immediate help is sent, and it's all being monitored live by the
Hmm.
senior level officer on our control room.
Okay.
So a lot of things have.
Hmm.
You see this 112
Hmm.
in 2017, the average response time of the vehicle was around 30 to 40 minutes.
Hmm.
Nowadays it is less than 10 minutes.
वाओ! जैसे ज़ोमैटो और स्विगी का जैसे ऑर्डर थे उससे तेज़ी से पुलिस पहुँच जाती है आपके पास।
And that is the reason why we are not having major law and order problem.
Hmm.
Anything happening, immediate police is there.
Yes.
So whatever is there,
Hmm.
even two people are reaching there, they can communicate, they can ask for reinforcement. So these kind of things has become a habit now,
Hmm.
and that is why no afraid, nothing. Small little problem, somebody independent person also ringing up 112 that वहाँ लड़ाई हो रही है,
Hmm.
वहाँ दो पक्ष झगड़े कर रहे हैं, वो तुरंत पुलिस पहुंचे.
Hmm.
But that requires huge investment.
बिल्कुल.
So GPS enabled vehicles. Earlier also it was there,
Hmm.
but the number were very less. Technology was very outdated.
Yeah.
The technology was also upgraded,
अपग्रेडेड हाँ,
and more vehicles were
इंट्रोड्यूस्ड।
introduced.
जी, जी,
So that has given results.
बिल्कुल।
The strength at the police station level is full. Even if you go to some rural police station, you will get 10 sub-inspectors, 1 inspector. Earlier it used to be only 1 inspector, 1 or 2 sub-inspector. So that also creates a lot of impact.
Yeah.
Police knows that if somebody attacks us,
Hmm.
we can also retaliate.
Hmm.
That brief is there. You see, where people say that police ने ठोक देती है या मार देती है, ऐसा नहीं है.
Hmm. Hmm.
Our people have also been killed
Hmm.
in action.
जी,
ये तो ऐसा नहीं हो सकता ना कि आप हमें मारते रहिए और हम वी आर जस्ट लाइक सिटिंग डक्स.
जी, जी।
तो इन सब चीज़ों का भी बड़ा इम्पैक्ट पड़ता है ओवरऑल सोसाइटी में. एंड इफ यू आस्क द जनरल पब्लिक, दे विल गिव द प्रॉपर रिजल्ट्स.
जो आपने अभी जन मेंशन किया उससे मेरे को रिमाइंड होता है कि बिकरू इंसिडेंट जो हुआ था, उसमें विकास दुबे जो गैंगस्टर थे उन्होंने बहुत सारे 8 पुलिस ऑफिसर्स की वहाँ पे डेथ हुई थी। तो ऐसे सिचुएशन में जब ऐसे पुलिस ऑफिसर्स की डेथ होती है तो आप एक तो अपना संयम कैसे रखते हैं और पूरी जो फोर्स है वो इसको ड्यू प्रोसेस ऑफ लॉ में कैसे डील करें, उसको कैसे इंश्योर किया जाता है?
देखिए, किसी भी डेमोक्रेटिक सोसाइटी में टिट फॉर टैट नेचर, एंड इट इज आवर ड्यूटी टू मेंटेन लॉ एंड ऑर्डर and follow the law. So it was a very unfortunate incident, and I think in my career that was the biggest uh, casualty of the force which I have faced. And 8 people dying, 1 deputy SP was also there, their weapons were looted, they were shot, they were brutally killed. But and then the temper was also running very high amongst the rank and file. But talking to everybody, and at that point giving a leadership at the ground level, and catching all the people, some of them were killed also in police action. So that has really resulted. Even the chief minister also visited. I met the deceased family members, and huge compensation was given. There was one person was also from each family were given service also. But whatever we can do, we cannot get their family member back. So that was a thing, but somehow whatever best was possible was done, and we have a lot of satisfaction that most of the notorious people involved in that were also killed in action, and some of them were still in the jail, and it is the trial is in progress. They will be convicted.
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल जब भी इस टाइप की, क्योंकि ये तो एक इंसिडेंट है, बट देयर हैव बीन अदर इंस्टेंसेस जहाँ पर एनकाउंटर कुछ कुछ गैंगस्टर्स का हुआ है, तो व्हाट आर द प्रोटोकॉल्स दैट आर टिपिकली फॉलोड कि जब कोई ऐसे इंसिडेंट हो, राइट? टिपिकली इट हैपेंस कि वो छूट के भागे और फिर उसमें कुछ क्रॉस फायर हुआ है, जिसमें ऐसे इंसिडेंट्स होते हैं। to ensure that in public eye as well as in judicial eye, all of these things are still taken as कि ये एकदम right due process of law follow किया गया था और right conviction और उनके जो accomplices हैं उन सबको मिले, एंड ऐसा ना लगे कि कोई भी इसमें bias या कोई भी टाइप का foul play था, वो कैसे करा जाता है?
देखिए, ये चीज़ें बराबर होती हैं, और इसका एक सुप्रीम कोर्ट के ऑर्डर भी है, PUCL गाइडलाइंस बोलते हैं
जी।
ये कि अगर पुलिस एक्शन में कोई मरता है तो क्या क्या चीज़ होना चाहिए।
ओके, क्या क्या है, थोड़ा थोड़ा डिटेल
जैसे
में बताएं
कहीं
आप।
अगर एक्शन होता है तो उसका पंचायतनामा मजिस्ट्रेट के द्वारा भरा जाएगा,
अच्छा।
वीडियो रिकॉर्डिंग होगी, पैनल ऑफ डॉक्टर्स के द्वारा पोस्टमार्टम किया जाएगा
जी।
उसकी मैजिस्ट्रियल इंक्वायरी मस्ट है। अगर वो पुलिस कस्टडी में है तो जुडिशियल मैजिस्ट्रेट उसकी मैजिस्ट्रियल जांच करेगा।
ओके।
एक हिट एंड चेज है तो नॉर्मल मैजिस्ट्रेट कर सकते हैं, एसपीटी मैजिस्ट्रेट। बट सपोज ही इज इन पुलिस कस्टडी and he tried to snatch the weapon, or he tried to just bluff the guys and run away. And in that exchange of fire, somebody is been killed. Then it will be treated as the person died in police custody.
अच्छा, ओके।
So then the protocols are more stringent. And these things are being examined, and obviously investigation is done not from the same police station, by different independent agency like district level crime branch or state. If things, it can transfer it to CID also. But as per the protocols, there are certain regular feedback reports also has to be sent to NHRC, State Human Rights Commission. So there are so many watchdogs in that also. Like in something bigger has happened, the state also constitutes some commission headed by some retired judge. That's what happened in Bikru also. So there is standard protocol for everything, and finally that thing is been examined by judges,
बिल्कुल
not by the police officer or by some executive officer.
I think that is why checks and balances in the whole Indian चाहे वो legislature, judiciary, executive हो, सबके बीच में बहुत ज़रूरी है। बिल्कुल। Now in your experience, जो भी आपने पूरा ये पूरा टेन्योर था उसमें देखा आपने, एंड इनफैक्ट उससे पहले भी आपने काफ़ी कुछ देखा है ऑन द ग्राउंड, कैसी चीज़ें रहती हैं, जो ऑर्गेनाइज्ड क्राइम सिंडिकेट्स हैं, right? How are they linked to terror syndicate? Because these two things sometimes are seen differently in isolation also, but they are also interlinked to each other. What kind of interlinkages have you kind of seen or observed
This is the latest trend. I think it has come up in last 10-15 years. So major crime syndicates working in hand in gloves with some terror organization also. So it requires a lot of patience from the department side, and like we have STF, ATS. So a lot of data analytics are also involved. How to establish the nexus? Because on the face of it, if you start saying, nobody will believe.
Yeah.
So we'll have to, if you are saying something, you have to prove it in the court also. So a lot of paperwork is involved. Data analytics, I have already told, and other kind of technical inputs, and proper coordination with the central agencies. So if these things work in tandem, then the results are really good. And fortunately for us, in the past 8-9 years, we had so many important events in UP, but nothing happened of that sort in which some terror angle can be accrued. Like we had this temple foundation laying at Ayodhya ji, then inauguration of the temple, then Mahakumbh, then Kashi Vishwanath corridor. So it has all the potential of being a terror target. But because of the meticulous planning and proper coordination with all the agencies, we succeeded and the department succeeded, and nothing untoward things had happened. Although it had all the potential.
बिल्कुल
And the inputs were also there.
Right.
That such elements can create trouble.
वही आई थिंक डेटरेंस हैज बीन द बिगेस्ट फैक्टर जिसकी वजह से फिर
There's a lot of things we did.
जी
Lot of things, use of AI
जी जी
and proper screening, frisking, camera, drones, whatever things are available at our disposal anywhere in the country, for best practices. So we adopted all the practices, and the best was the proper coordination
between
the
agencies
intelligence and amongst ourselves.
yeah बिल्कुल बिल्कुल definitely
So that has really resulted in good outcome.
now shifting gears from जो आपने हम लोग माफिया कल्चर खत्म करने का जो पूरा इनिशिएटिव्स रहे टू वन ऑफ दी थिंग्स अभी अयोध्या जी के बारे में बात करेंगे कुंभ मेले के बारे में बात करेंगे बट उससे पहले 2017 में आप लाइजन ऑफिसर बने थे इन कैलाश मानसरोवर यात्रा के लिए भी सो उसका थोड़ा वर्णन करें कि हाउ डिड दैट कम अबाउट एंड जब कैलाश मानसरोवर यात्रा होती है एकदम रिमोट एरियाज हैं रफ टेरेन है वहां पर किस टाइप के सेफ्टी एंड सिक्योरिटी के मेजर्स लिए जाते हैं टिपिकली
हाँ ये तो at that time I was ADG PSC and earlier I have served in ITBP also. So you know the brief of ITBP. ITBP is basically guarding the Indo-China
बिल्कुल
and Bhutan border. And they are thus on the second line of defense.
फर्स्ट लाइन आर्मी हो गई
Army, फिर
फिर ये हाँ
or so the whole Indo-China border is with ITBP.
जी जी
So that experience was also with me since I had studied there. So I was aware of the topography, what kind of challenges could be there. And the group was very small. It was around 55 people.
Right.
Of all age group. Ladies were also there. So just to initially in 1 or 2 days till the tough terrain starts, you have to build a team. And the team member should know that my liaison officer is for the welfare of the group also.
Right.
And from our background in police services and man management and then with ITBP, it was not that tough. But the journey and the terrain was really, really very, very tough.
Right.
It was normally people living in plain. They don't go to such areas only for fun. So it is something driven with faith also.
Faith other definitely.
Only faith-driven people can complete such journeys.
Yeah.
but it was the whole group also enjoyed. Obviously, it's a personal satisfaction also.
Definitely.
You are visiting Mount Kailash,
बिल्कुल, बिल्कुल।
taking a parikrama of Kailash,
हाँ,
and having a holy dip in Mansarovar.
मानसरोवर जी।
So that also was very satisfying.
आपने ज़िक्र किया था आईटीबीपी का, आई वाज़ कमिंग टू दैट ओनली। सेकंड लाइन ऑफ डिफेंस होता है फॉर आवर व्यूअर्स इफ यू कैन टेल अस कि पुलिस जो सिटी में जैसे पुलिस जो जिससे सब इंटरैक्ट करते हैं, आर्मी है जिसके बारे में सुनते हैं, बट हाउ इज़ इट द सेकंड लाइन ऑफ डिफेंस? क्या डिफरेंसेस होते हैं एक आर्मी में, आईटीबीपी में और जो जनरल पुलिस होती है इन टर्म्स ऑफ मैंडेट्स?
नहीं देखिए, जो पारामिलिट्री फोर्सेस हैं, उनका ब्रीफ सिविल पुलिस से इंटायरली डिफरेंट, क्योंकि उनके पास पुलिस के पास सर्च, सीजर, अरेस्ट के अनलिमिटेड पावर्स होते हैं। बट विथ paramilitary, they have very limited power of arrest and search and seizure, but they have a full brief to protect the border. So, and in that they go for patrolling, short-term patrolling, long-term patrolling, and patrolling in that tough terrain is really, really very tiring. It's not easy. Like SSB is guarding. We have the policy of one force, one border concept. BSF is guarding Indo-Pakistan
जी।
and Bangladesh was, and SSB is guarding Indo-Nepal and Bhutan, and ITBP is guarding Indo-China border, and certain internal law and order duties also.
जी।
And during the election, their services are utilized for general elections also,
Right.
assembly election. So the briefs are totally different. But yes, wherever the parameter is more disciplined and they work under unified control and command,
Right.
and they work at the lowest level, they work in tandem with civil police also.
Right.
So, and we have a regular, just concerned states, we have a regular coordination meeting with their counterparts.
ट्रेनिंग वगैरह कैसे होती है ऑफ पीपल इन आईटीबीपी, एंड कि क्या वहाँ पे क्या-क्या सिखाया जाता है जब ट्रेनिंग होती है? किस टाइप की चैलेंजेस के लिए दे आर
अब उनको उनकी ट्रेनिंग का curriculum is also different from our training, and like they are trained to use area weapon also. We don't use area weapon.
एरिया वेपन क्या होता है?
Like area weapon is में बड़े ज़्यादा मारक क्षमता के बम गोले हो,
ओके, 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 ठीक है,
कि अगर वैसी स्थिति आए तो हमको फायर
कर सकते हैं, हाँ।
बट सिविल पुलिस इज गार्डिंग आवर ओन पीपल, सो वी डोंट
उतने अदर
हाँ हमारे यहाँ फोर्स यूज करना इज टैबू, बट देयर ब्रीफ ऑन बॉर्डर, इफ समथिंग हैपेंस दे हैव टू ओपन फायर depending upon the situation,
डेफिनिटली।
and on the instructions of their own bosses. So it has to be and then LMG, machine gun, rocket launcher, those kind of things are
there in paramilitary में?
so their training pattern is entirely
डिफरेंट इन टर्म्स ऑफ माइंडसेट, क्योंकि बहुत ही रिमोट एरियाज में है, बहुत समय तक फैमिली से भी लोग अलग हैं, तो किस टाइप से मोटिवेशन रखा जाता है ऑफ द पैरामिलिट्री फोर्सेस?
हाँ, गवर्नमेंट ऑफ इंडिया की तरफ से इसमें बहुत सारे वेलफेयर मेजर्स भी पैरामिलिट्री के होते हैं, और जब मैं था तो काफ़ी रेस्ट एंड रिकवरेशन बटालियंस भी सभी फोर्सेस की खोली गई, जिसमें उन लोगों को डिफरेंट रीजन्स में भी बटालियन खोली गई। ऐसा नहीं है कि अगर इंडो चाइना बॉर्डर पर तो केवल बटालियन बॉर्डर पे ही होंगी, लाइक वी हैव अ बटालियन इन लखनऊ आल्सो, in Jharkhand also, in Kerala also, in Andhra also. So they get some rest also to save the burnout, you can say, of our men or their men. lot of welfare measures are being
Taken
by
by
the government. उनके लिए बड़े अच्छे खाना पीना कपड़े ये सब बहुत टॉप क्लास अरेंजमेंट्स होते हैं पारामिलिट्री.
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल बिल्कुल.
It's all being provided at the cost of government.
राइट. प्रशांत जी, बड़ा इंटरेस्टिंग लगा डिस्कस करके. ऑल्सो एक्सपीरियंस ऑफ कैलाश मानसरोवर, आईटीबीपी. Now moving on to the large scale events, and we'll come to the obviously the larger scale of Mahakumbh. But उससे पहले अयोध्या की थोड़ा बात करते हैं एज एन एग्जाम्पल, क्योंकि ऐसे बहुत सारे रिलीजियस कांग्रीगेशंस हैं और बहुत सारे इस टाइप के इवेंट्स हैं जहाँ पर दी stakes may be very high because of the political climate which has been curated around certain historical facts. So ऐसे situation में how is the police prepared to kind of deal with the kind of crowd, the kind of security measures which are taken? And as an example we can take say the प्राण प्रतिष्ठान of जो हुआ था अयोध्या में, तो क्या-क्या किया जाता है, कैसे किया जाता है, how is the whole force prepared for such event?
आपको ये पता ही होगा कि it was very much awaited
जी
decision,
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल.
and it was very contested also. And this problem was going on for almost 500 years, more than 500
Correct.
years. The litigation was already on,
बिल्कुल.
and stakes were very high, and the decision of Honorable Supreme Court was unanimous. All the judges has given decision in on similar lines. And after that, at that time when the decision came, I was not at the strategic level. So I was in the field at that time. But उस समय भी पैशन को कंट्रोल रखना and लोगों को कन्विंस करना, again it was a very big challenge. But everybody, all the parties concerned, they agreed gracefully. But must be some elements who never liked it, and then came the foundation stone laying of the temple. So huge stakes because all the VIPs were there. All important VIPs were there. Major, all the sons, all the religious leaders, political leaders, everybody was there. And lot of adverse inputs were also there. And it was the biggest, big challenge. And a lot of arrangements were made. And we tried to protect even the riverfront. And there should not be any aerial attack. And there should not be any false entry. So अगर कहते हैं ना कि जल, नभ और थल तीनों से प्रोटेक्ट करना था. So it was a very challenging task. And huge deployment was there. Technology was also used.
कैसे टेक्नोलॉजी कैसे यूज की
Like
थी?
information laying, we used AI based cameras.
Okay.
It was further refined in when the temple was inaugurated. And basically पूरे एरिया को एक फोर्ट्रेस के रूप में डेवलप किया गया. And Funeral topography and the international border is not very far off from Ayodhya.
जी.
So all those things were also taken into confidence, to consideration while planning itself. And then vehicular traffic and man to man, house to house, sir, in Ayodhya ji, and in particular and district in general was done. And lot of psyops was also done with the resident there.
जी
That it's not that our things are at stake.
हम्म
It is their other prestige is also
Correct.
at stake.
करेक्ट
So they should not harbor any wrong person.
हाँ हाँ
So, and I have already told earlier, excellent seamless and real-time information sharing with all the
हम्म
stakeholders, all
हम्म
the agencies
जी
of Government of India, state government, and that was the vision we could successfully completed
right
in spite of so many inputs.
inputs at that time
Yes.
like,
The
आपने बहुत
threats
बार
are also very real.
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल
But anyway,
आपने मेंशन किया आई थिंक पहले भी दो बार किया कि इनपुट्स आते हैं थ्रेट्स आते हैं हाउ इज दैट सिंथेसाइज्ड एंड ये कैसे आइडेंटिफाई होता है कि ये क्रेडिबल है ये नहीं है इसको ध्यान देना है इसको नहीं देना है और हाउ इज एक्शन टेकन ऑन दोस थ्रेट्स
नहीं,
टिपिकली
उस पे तो आप
हाँ
you cannot afford to ignore those
जी जी
inputs. So every input has to be taken very seriously. And it's not that some agency is only giving you inputs. They are also working with you
करेक्ट
to कि कोई ऐसी घटना ना हो.
ना हो हाँ
तो उसके लिए they guys working behind, because normally you see the people in uniform that take a lot of credit for doing something great,
बिल्कुल
but basically a lot of effort goes in for those unsung heroes, those who because of the professional requirement cannot come forward and tell you what all they are doing for us.
करेक्ट करेक्ट
So hats off to them also, and because of the experience, technology, and dedication of all the agency people and our own people on ground, we successfully completed both the events. As for a huge success, huge success.
डेफिनेटली डेफिनेटली
It was telecasted and watched all over the globe, and people, the Indian, every Indian took a lot of pride in that.
डेफिनेटली इन टर्म्स ऑफ सो जैसे जो भी लोग जनता वहां पर थी उन लोगों ने तो देखा होगा कि पुलिस यहाँ खड़ी है ऐसे ऐसे सर्विलेंस करा जा रहा है या निगरानी रखी जा रही है कि सब चीजें ठीक से हो रही नहीं हो रही हैं एज समवन हु इज लीडिंग ऑल ऑफ दैट आप क्या कर रहे होते हैं व्हाट आर टिपिकली डीजीपी का क्या रोल होता है व्हाट इज इट किस टाइप की कम्युनिकेशन हो रहे हैं ग्राउंड फील्ड से हाउ इज दैट कंप्लीट चेन ऑफ कमांड एक्चुअली इन एक्शन वो थोड़ा बता सके तो विल बी हेल्पफुल
हाँ नहीं, वो तो अकेला तो कोई कुछ नहीं.
जी जी
You
जी
have to, your team has to work
हाँ.
and proper communication. You cannot communicate with every in a routine manner at a very lower level.
करेक्ट
So you have to communicate things at a particular level, and they are there to implement
करेक्ट
it on the ground.
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल
So we had certain strategic level. And, every day we used to interact, and every minute we used to. The time was immaterial. If something is important, then it has to be communicated and shared amongst ourselves. So that was the point. And then I think we were lucky also, and we put a lot of efforts. And as a team, we succeeded in getting everything done peacefully.
पीसफुली बिल्कुल आई थिंक यही एक्सपीरियंस होगा जिसको आगे जाकर के कुंभ मेला जहाँ पे
हाँ.
65 करोड़ के ऊपर जनता आई
Kumbh
एक दो महीने के
Kumbh
अंतराल हुए
is a management marvel.
बिल्कुल
I can say, you see such a huge crowd coming and keeping the water pure, keeping the water flow proper, hygiene, cleanliness,
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल
electricity supply, fire safety, safety and security from police perspective, So these kind of things, it's a huge task. And this task, so many permanent infrastructure was created, so many temporary things were created. The whole township was
फिर नया डिस्ट्रिक्ट ही बन जाता है पूरा वो तो
पूरा एक नया district, revenue district has been notified.
Correct.
Was notified during that time, and everything has to be. You see, the planning started 2 years back before the Kumbh.
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल
So everybody was starting working. In police department itself, we had deployment 6 months ahead of Kumbh. Then to train everyone in soft skilling, how to.
क्यों सा important था soft skilling specifically for कुंभ
Yeah.
हाँ.
All the major experts, they were caught and they were training to our people. The overall, during peak days, the deployment was more than sanction strength of so many state police.
Wow.
That's very, more than 50,000 people were there. Police department itself.
Correct.
It's more than so many states. And you see, no major criminal activity took place.
Yeah.
The credit goes to everyone, and not only to police, to everyone who came, because they are faith-driven people.
Definitely.
They have not come there for creating some problem or to commit some crime. So it's a huge professional satisfaction of being the police chief and getting the Mahakumbh properly executed.
Yeah. पुलिस की क्या क्या रोल्स एंड रिस्पॉन्सिबिलिटीज होती हैं टिपिकली कुंभ के दौरान क्या क्या चीज़ों में कंसिडरेशन जाता है कि यहाँ पे पुलिस की जरूरत रहेगी
वो तो देखिए पार्किंग,
हाँ
ट्रैफिक,
जी
फायर सेफ्टी, any disaster, be it natural or man-made.
करेक्ट
Or what are the contingency planning planned? Then safety, security, frisking. They have to ensure that nothing untoward incident happened during the time. No terror activity. Then cyber
crime
is a major right.
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल
There was a lot of huge cyber attacks
अच्छा
to disrupt the infrastructure.
ओ
So protecting that also. Apart from the small frauds which have been done.
तो जो आप बोले थे
See, the whole 45 days, no power cut.
ओ राइट
It's a big achievement.
अचीवमेंट है बिल्कुल डेफिनेटली
And in case something happens, then alternative arrangements. So anything drowning, underwater, security. So it's a full subject.
डेफिनेटली हाँ
So a lot of people are doing research also.
रिसर्च ऑन दिस हाँ बिल्कुल
आपने देखा कि कोई इतने दिन में कोई महामारी नहीं फैली.
हाँ
अगर सामान्य व्यवस्था हो जाए तो 10 दिन में ही हालत खराब है.
करेक्ट
एक घर में अगर 10 लोग आ जाते हैं, everything goes topsy-turvy.
COVID was the example itself.
You can see the far-sightedness of the political executive here. That he had conceptualized certain things and he implemented it.
Right.
And he took Kumbh to a global level event.
One of the aspects which typically our learners may or may not, our viewers may or may not know about is अखाड़ा होते हैं आपके पूरे कुंभ में एंड हिस्टोरिकल राइवलरीज आर क्वाइट प्रेवलेंट तो वो भी एक तरह से लॉ एंड ऑर्डर के एम्बिट में ही आएगा कि इंश्योरिंग पीस एंड हार्मनी
ये तो 13 अखाड़े आते हैं
जी
और उनकी हिस्टोरिकल भी आपस की राइवलरी रहती है बट मैनेजमेंट ऑफ अखाड़ा अगेन इज एन a very good art.
हाँ
So we have our resource people.
जी
Suppose this year somebody has done it,
हाँ
he will train a new person.
अच्छा
Because by the time next one comes,
हाँ
there's a probability that that guy might retire also. So now the new guy will take over. We take services of retired people also.
ओके
Those who having an expertise in khada management, and having good rapport with them.
विद देम हाँ
So for every akhada we have nodal officers, and they are continuously in touch. Similarly, from administration side, all their needs have to be catered. Where is their camps and other facilities has to be ensured.
बिल्कुल बिल्कुल
And the facilities and provided by the government, it should be handed over to them. So management of akhada is another management
case
studies.
हाँ.
Case studies. Yes.
for sure for sure crowd management of course is the biggest
Crowd management. These are basic concepts are same.
same
Like certain technologies we use, like heat density calculation
okay
for crowd management.
कैसे किया वो what was that all about
Like in a particular area in a ghat, suppose heat analysis is done, that the heat generated is going beyond a threshold.
so
The neural number has stopped.
अच्छा तो नहीं ज्यादा वहाँ पे
That overcrowding, to stop the overcrowding, people has to be stopped in the holding areas.
right
And if the holding areas are also full, then beyond the districts, then on the border of the state also.
Right.
So 7 layered security arrangements were there.
so what are these 7 layers security
You
arrangement
see, one is suppose somebody is coming, announced program is there. Then they, at the stage of their beginning only, their things were briefed to them. All the stickers and holograms were it was pasted on buses, train, so all the information can be, basic information can be gathered. So one is that, then another that the interstate border, then at the zonal level checking,
okay
then at the district level checking, then at the core of the
कुंभ area
then the inner area. So these are the 7 layers that we have from the international border also.
right
So in extra precaution was there. The huge rush from the road, airways, rail. We had certain historical data that from which road, what is the percentage of crowd which we
अच्छा तो वो पूरा एनालाइज करके प्लानिंग
so
होती है
that arrangement has to be done.
right
Suppose from Varanasi side, what is the percentage of people come? From Rewa side, how many people are coming? From Jaunpur side, from Lucknow side, from trains also. Trains, 2-3 divisions are there. Then they, and from our side, the ADG railway is there to manage. So it is a, you are always on the tender hooks during peak days. So whatever management you do, whatever exercises you do, something can go wrong for a small little things.
definitely
So that is the lot of risk involved.
so obviously with this risk comes the responsibility of being prepared so कैसे what is the journey of say mock drills and कैसे क्या क्या चीजें होती हैं पहले
It is
से
very contingency planning.
हाँ contingency
Everything which can go wrong,
हाँ.
there is a contingency plan.
okay सिर्फ
And
तेल वो
then
पेंट होगा
lot of mock drills.
जी
फिर sand model exercises. Just how, from which side something will move, how things will move, something goes wrong. So it's a huge voluminous task, and it is further subdivided into different stakeholders. Their responsibilities are given, accountability is also fixed, and then these things happen.
in your all these experiences, how do you see people's involvement as a critical lever of helping police out and for immediate
We
safety?
get a lot of
Hmm.
hats off to the people of Prayagraj who faced a lot of hardship for 60 days almost.
Correct.
And all along the routes also.
Hmm.
A lot of people cooperated.
Hmm.
Because there was occasions when the huge rush was there in the core area.
Right.
People were stopped in border area
Hmm.
and they were properly looked after by in the form of providing them food, shelter.
Hmm.
The schools were also converted into temporary shelter.
Right.
So those kind of things, a lot of public help is there. Inside the Mela also, all the major, you just reach inside the Mela, everything is free. Food, everything is free. So kind of charity work
is going on there.
Yes,
हाँ,
yes.
बिल्कुल.
And that for it runs for
Right.
60 days.
बिल्कुल, बिल्कुल.
You can go to any akhada, they will provide you food. Go to any camp, you will get enough food. You can sleep also.
Hmm.
Lot of shelter areas are there. So these things are there. A lot of cooperation from public. You see, such event cannot be managed
Without public.
only at your
बिल्कुल, बिल्कुल.
efforts. And they also see, the public also sees that how sincere is the government or the administration. If your intent is correct, and everybody will support you.
Definitely.
And we got help from everyone, from all the quarters.
बिल्कुल, बिल्कुल. Across the 60 days जो आप वहाँ पे थे, any memorable event or anecdote that you like to share कि आपको लगा ये कुछ memorable आपको याद हो?
The whole event of Mahakumbh itself, it will remain in our memory. I think will go with me.
बिल्कुल.
So, and it at a personal level, it's a matter of great satisfaction that I was the chief
of
when the Kumbh happened.
definitely.
Mahakumbh happened.
बिल्कुल, बिल्कुल, बिल्कुल.
That is there.
I think one of the other, one of the last aspects that we want to discuss before we delve into some of your personal life questions that I have for you is about election management, because that's also a big exercise, right?
Yes.
Right, क्योंकि होते स्टेट इलेक्शन हो चाहे जनरल इलेक्शंस हो आपके. So and I think UP also was given an was recognized by the election commission as best practices का जो उनकी annual report होती है उसमें. तो safety and security is a very critical part of election management. Obviously election commission has its own mandate, सब कुछ वो लोग manage करते हैं, but police has a important part to play in the whole thing. So क्या रहता है, how does what kind of things does the police force do, and कैसे पूरा prepare किया जाता है for any say general election to happen?
जनरल इलेक्शंस या फिर जो असेंबली इलेक्शंस होते हैं उसके लिए इलेक्शन कमीशन ऑफ इंडिया की बहुत ही एग्जॉस्टिव प्लानिंग होती है एंड एवरीथिंग इज इन ब्लैक एंड वाइट.
Right.
Everything is in written form.
Right.
And they start taking information I think 6-7 months before the election process starts. And then they get the certification also, then such and such the people working in the same area should be removed. You have to give certificate so that later on when some complaint goes, they can pull you up if you are giving the wrong information. But and the whole commission also comes once before the elections are announced. And UP being the biggest state, so they take a meeting with all the DMSPs, state nodal police officers, and similarly from the administration side also, apart from their own planning regarding ballot, what you call as list and all.
How about a list?
Lot of ADAM arrangements, how things will move, from where it will go, do's, don'ts. So they have full compendium for doing things,
Right.
and role and responsibility at every level. It is properly documented. And once the election is announced, then we have to plan for the, like, it's a big state. We don't go a poll in one phase. So we have 4, 6, 7 phases. So from every phase, how things will move, which force will move, where it will go, what is their logistic planning.
वो सब में
ये
रहता है,
सारी चीजें पहले से
बनानी पड़ती हैं. हाँ.
It's a big arrangement. Suppose the first phase people will go in third phase. We leave the second phase people for fourth phase.
Correct.
So these are the administrative, so that the force is also not tired,
Yeah.
and we get the things also done.
What kind of sensitization is done? क्योंकि elections में
Yes. Again, it is something like Mahakumbh.
बिल्कुल.
Everybody is mentally prepared, and they know they are duty bound to conduct free and fair elections.
Yeah.
And you must have seen that poll-related violence is almost negligible.
Correct.
And rather electoral, during the election days, you will hardly get any complaint.
बिल्कुल.
Like, किसने बैलेट पेपर फाड़ दी है, कोई जबरदस्ती घुस गई. It's not done nowadays.
Correct.
So they are dealt very strictly. Again, we get lot of help from our paramilitary people. They come also.
Right.
Because only paramilitary protect the booths. We are not supposed to enter the booth unless until we are called by the presiding officer.
इसका थोड़ा बताएं क्या कारण से होता है कि
Because the people might say that we are biased.
हाँ, क्योंकि
To ensure a free and fair
हाँ,
poll, and to the public perception should be such that the administration and the rather election commission is totally impartial.
Right.
So they don't allow the local police to enter.
Right.
Unless until we are being caught. So protection of booths and all is responsibility of the paramilitary.
Of the paramilitary forces. Got it.
Depending upon the sensitivity level.
Understood.
So the numbers can increase and decrease depending upon
कोई कुछ बूथ को ज्यादा सेंसिटिव माना जाता है,
sensitive होते हैं, sensitive होते हैं,
नॉर्मल होते हैं. हाँ. So number of people deployed will differ based on that.
Yes.
ठीक है. बहुत मजा आया आपसे इस सब चीजों में डिस्कस करके, बात करके. But for our viewers, we would like to discuss more on your personal side of things. So a few questions on that, and then we'll end with a rapid fire round.
Yes.
So पहला क्वेश्चन ये है कि outside of work, what do you like to do?
पहले तो before coming into the job, पहले तो आदमी खेलता भी था.
जी.
और कहीं जाता भी था. But during the service, I never visited any place.
अच्छा.
So post retirement, I got some time.
हाँ.
So I visited a lot of places.
अरे वाह.
With family.
बिल्कुल.
So given the option, I love
traveling. अच्छा.
I love traveling.
Who is the most सबसे इंस्पायरिंग फिगर आपको कौन लगता है, या एनी कोट, एनी फिलॉसफी, या एनी पर्सन दैट यू आर इंस्पायर्ड बाय?
एक गुलियानो करके मेयर था न्यूयॉर्क का.
अच्छा.
उनका एक कोट बहुत अच्छा था कि प्रॉमिस लेस एंड डिलीवर मोर.
ओके.
So I think I subscribe to that policy. So talk less and deliver more. And if you are in any public life, your contribution should be tangible. And one should try to give some quantifiable results within some timeline.
बिल्कुल, definitely.
We should not pass on time just like writing a compost. That's my philosophy.
काफी powerful, I must say. बिल्कुल. In terms of आपकी फैमिली में आप ऑफिसर हैं, आपकी वाइफ भी ऑफिसर हैं. How has that played out for you in your career?
Oh, I think it's very complimentary,
हाँ
and she always motivated me to excel in my service.
जी.
And she always guided me
हम्म.
to do the correct things without any fears and without any other consideration. So that way, I'm lucky.
Definitely. Coming to the last part of the podcast, which is a rapid fire. So I have a set of questions. Whatever pops in your mind first, would love to hear that. Um, if your life had a background music, what would that music be in terms of the professional journey that you have had?
हर फिक्र को धुएं में उड़ाता चला गया।
अरे क्या बात है.
Uh,
Are you a morning person or a night owl?
no, I am a morning.
Morning person.
Oh, I get up early.
Acha, acha. What is your favorite cuisine to have?
Earlier, I used to enjoy non-veg food a lot, but the last 8-9 years, I enjoy vegetarian food, especially South Indian.
Hmm, hmm. What is your favorite movie of all time?
Yes, Sholay.
Surely. One habit you picked up in service that your family finds funny.
That only they can. But I normally don't bother them with my professional work.
Okay, okay.
So whatever happens, they can make out from my body language, but I don't share any professional details with them.
All right, all right. And last one question. You are known for the kind of mustache that you keep. What's the story behind that?
As you know that I was allotted to Tamil Nadu cadre.
Ji.
So Tamil Nadu has a lot of Tamil people have a lot of fascination for this kind of mustache.
Right.
I think that is working in my psyche. When I earlier served in my first subdivision, Valiur,
Hmm.
that is southern part of the country.
Right.
So might be because of that thing I'm keeping.
All right. Thank you so much for your time. It was lovely and a
It
big
was
pleasure.
a pleasure talking to you, and I hope whatever we talked can be some benefit to the viewers.
Definitely will be.
Understand.
Ji.
And to the young students and young guys who really want to do something, for them I say that whatever you do, you always keep the interest of the service and the nation before yourself. So duty first concept, that duty is before yourself. So that will help you in building a good personality also, and it is good for the country also.
Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.